Welcome back to the Super Not Funny Show reviews. And today, your boys Mo and Lottie going to be reviewing My Adventures with Superman, the fifth episode entitled "You Will Believe a Man Can Lie." That's coming to you from Cartoon Network and streaming on Max. So, what did we think about it? And should you be watching? Before we get into the review, get down there, hit like on this video. Well, Lottie, in the previous episode, it looked like, the super sleuth, Encyclopedia Brown herself, Lois Lane, figured out, or at least she thinks figured out, that Clark and Superman are the same person. And so this episode, she's obviously going to be hot on trying to catch him, right? But at the same time, there's another group of criminals with super powered weapons. And Jimmy Olsen really, really, really is looking forward to a camping trip where they go look for Bigfoot. So, but he gets kind of shanghaied into doing some off the books work for everyone's least favorite possible sports reporter at the Daily Planet. And also, we get some Task Force X shenanigans. So a lot of stuff going on in this episode, Lottie. So we both got to watch this. What did you think about it?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna say it was cool. I'm sorry, I just have to. Spoiler. It was cool to see anime version Amanda Waller.
Not just Amanda
And
Waller, who was the other, the who was the hitter, who was the big hitter,
I,
Slade motherfucking Wilson. Let's go.
and this fact that Amanda Waller is still the same person. She's
She's that
in
bitch.
anime. She's still the
Look.
same person.
She is the baddest bitch on the planet. Forget Harley Quinn. Forget any other. Forget Poison Ivy. That's the most dangerous woman on earth. So
Yeah.
tell me otherwise. But yeah, and there's a lot of stuff happening. Like there's a lot of small things that are hinting at what's really going on in this show. But I mean, at the base of it, the main two things was Lois trying to figure out how to catch Clark in a lie, and also, Superman trying to figure out what's up with these super weapons, and he's starting to, you know, draw some lines, but literally had a murder board up trying to draw some lines between the different appearances, and he finally, sees, I guess you could say, the secret bad guy that we suspected where he was going to end up fighting. And poor old Jimmy. Poor Jimmy's like, they're my best friends, and like getting ghosted left, right, and center. That's what See, that's what happens when you're the most epic cock block on the planet and also the third wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate that. And then I'm just gonna say it. Uh, Lois pulled her best Amber. Just
Did you just do an Invincible reference?
yes. Immediately I was like, Invincible.
I
How dare you lie to me? Uh. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're basically in spoilers now anyway, but I mean, I like this episode. I thought it had some good action. Seeing Slade Wilson, like I figured that's who it was from when we saw him in the first episode, but actually confirming the identity. And that little one thing, over the eye should have given it away, but this is very much a different iteration of Deadshot.
Yeah.
But like a very anime inspired version of Deadshot. Amanda Waller looking like Amanda Waller, like
Yeah.
she's doing her thing, and she's all about getting the target. And we got to see General Lane, even though they haven't said that that's General Lane. We know that's fucking General Lane, right? That
Yeah.
like obviously, which more, this is more fodder for the haters, but I suspect the haters are going to be less vocal about this than maybe about Jimmy Olsen. But they've said straight up, because that Lois in this is Asian American. Like that's straight up what's going on. And if there's any
I mean,
question about it, that's her father. Her father's
that's
clearly, I think, I want to say Korean, but I could be wrong about that. But I'm saying Korean right now. And also, look at the flat. You notice the flashbacking. They keep doing flashbacks. Clark's getting flashbacks when he was fighting the robots and everything, the special technology. And we see probably that General Lane was there as a young man encountering something. So, Lottie, what do you think that's hinting at? I mean, I have an idea, but what do you think that those flashbacks are hinting at?
Brainiac.
Well, and the reason why I want to ask this is because Clark is getting flashbacks about stuff that he clearly wasn't there for. General Lane was much younger, and yet he's seeing that. And also, you notice that I was saying that maybe Superman got nerfed. Think I'm wrong about that. I think that Superman is at the right baseline power. These are high-powered weapons meant specifically to fight somebody like him.
Yeah, yeah.
And so who did they
E-
encounter that made
Either
them want to?
Brainiac
Yeah,
or Zod.
yeah. Who wondering who they, because they're treating him like an enemy. Like he's gonna, they literally are treating him like he's there to, run the table on them. And so I'm like, I was gonna say, did they what Kryptonian have they run into before this? So I'm very intrigued to see that. Uh, only thing I'll say this, I like them including Jimmy, but Jimmy without Lois and Clark is kind of weird and more than a little lame. Like I get the whole point of was to make him feel like he's the third wheel and then send him out on his own. Of course, he's in some kind of peril at the end of the episode, but it just felt like a whole lot of picking on Jimmy, and also Jimmy just being like, oh, nobody loves me, or forget my friends. I'm solo, and I'm like, did we need that?
Yeah,
I would like to have seen him. He's much more fun and interesting when he's in that group dynamic. So
yeah. Him by himself was kind of a little annoying,
yeah, no,
but
and it's because the guy he was with was fucking annoying.
yeah,
Whatever I don't even want to remember that douche's name.
Steve.
He's
All I know is
D
all I know
bag.
is just
He
Steve.
even has a douchebag name. Get out of here, Steve. Don't go home, Steve. So, but I guess we got to talk about the elephant in the room. Uh, Freaking Lois and her, she, like I said, her wannabe Nancy Drew shit with Clark, down to putting the glasses on her face. I just imagining when she drew the glasses on the picture of Superman. She's like, "How did I never see that?" And I'm like, "How does anyone never see that? Like,
Yeah,
there's no different. It's worse than Robin's mask. At least Robin's mask covers the eyes somewhat. It's just a pair of glasses. So, what did you think about her reaction though?
I already said what I said. She pulled her best Amber. Literally going like, "How dare you lie to me? You lied to me about being Superman." Like literally, you were just all you talked about is how you can't wait to expose who he is and all this thing. Why you think I wanted to keep her secret identity? Well, that's different. I didn't know he was you.
I love that. I love that Clark was literally like, "Oh, I don't know. Why wouldn't I have said something to somebody who's literally said that they were gonna put all my business out on the streets and everything like that? Like, I can't imagine why I wouldn't have done that." Yeah, Lois is getting roasted online, and I honestly, I don't blame people. Like, this is this weird thing about superheroics. First of all, y'all are friends, but y'all ain't y'all barely started working together. Y'all ain't an item. Like, oh, why the hell she think she's owed any fucking truth about that, which is arguably one of the most important secrets on the planet at that time.
Yeah,
Like, what in what world is she owed any fucking explanation? Hell, if it's just like when we were just watching the Adam Eve special, the same thing happened. Like the person freaking out. I get it's freaking out, but like y'all should have had a why can't y'all have a Freddie Freeman be like, hell yeah, you're a fucking superhero. This is dope. Like I'm all over this. Like I want to see take me flying or something like that. And she pulled that whole little I'm gonna jump off the building. You're gonna save me, Clark. She'd have looked real stupid if he was like, I'm literally not Superman. So, but she, I mean, to be fair, she had a pretty good case for it. But man, he should have let her almost hit the ground just to be like, don't play like that. So
Yeah, man. Listen, don't get me started, man. Like you said, why can't everybody be like Mark's friend from Invincible?
yeah,
Just be like, oh, you're invincible, cool. You know what I mean? Oh, why didn't you tell me? All right, get over it. We're friends. Take me flying. All right, we're cool. Don't ever have to worry about me talking about you being invincible ever again. There
yeah.
you go.
I just
You know what I
I don't
mean?
understand why in the midst of her hurt feelings, and the thing is, she had hurt feelings for like more than a day. She had some time to think about this, and at no point did she think, man, you know what? Maybe there's a good reason for that, and I should fucking ask him why he did that rather than just accusing and running my fucking mouth about it. Like, and mind you, this is in a world that already has superheroes. Like he's the newest one. He's not the first one. So there's all anyone could have taken some time to think like, why would a superhero keep their identity secret? I mean, she's smart, but like this is dumb. And I get it. It's for narrative purposes. I get it's for narrative purposes and everything. But she's like, will never be anything. I'm like, all the lies in the world. You are gonna be so on his jock. Like, just give it to the end of the season. I guarantee it's a done deal. So I don't know. That part it was annoying, but like it didn't take away from my enjoyment. I thought it was quite good, and I like when Clark was finally like, no, these people are gonna get hurt, and I was like, man, that suit must be badass because he punched the shit out of him. I was like, how's your head still attached? He really did hit the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Well, Superman pulls his punches. We all know this. Um, anyway, I think it was a good episode. I'm really looking forward to the next one. I think that's all of our thoughts for this one. But what did you guys think about this episode of My Adventure with Superman? And what did you think about what we had to say? Get down to the comment section. Leave your thoughts there. And, of course, you can always hit us up. supernotfunnyshow@gmail.com or at supernotfunnys1 on Twitter. And while you're down there, do us a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. All that good stuff helps with the channel so we can grow and helps more people to see these videos. All right, thanks for joining us. Come back next week. We're going to do the 6th episode of My Adventures with Superman. Till then, I've been Mo, your commentator extraordinaire on all things pop culture, joined by the anime expert, video game designer, and lover of all things superhero, my good friend Lottie. And we'll see you guys on the other side of the thread. Peace.
Peace.